Welcome folks, this is Wayne here, yet another YouTube author and gear review channel. Today I have a little bit of a different topic. I want to give out a warning about a scammer or scammers that are active on large YouTube channels. One of my hobbies is flying a drone, a little Mavic Mini one, and sometimes I visit larger drone channels like Mr. Potato Jet's drone channel, where he presents an awesome gadget for the DJI Air 2. And he does lovely videos, really stunning editing and great humor, just an all-around great channel. This is not a dig on him or his channel, but this is a warning. There was I wrote a comment underneath his video, just a little comment, because pushes the algorithm, helps YouTubers out, definitely. And sometimes you get in contact with interesting people and you get opportunities. Now, a few hours later, I get a message basically that he has something for me, and he was posing with Mr. Potato Jet's picture, as you can see in here in the screenshot. So it seemed to me like, okay, Mr. Potato Jet or one of his associates is reaching out to me, maybe to have a giveaway. Maybe I entered a giveaway without even knowing it. Good things happen, right? That's my belief. Not just bad things, also good things happen. So, well, sometimes you get free stuff on YouTube channels, even if you didn't even aim at that. So I was following up and we got in touch with WhatsApp, which is in itself, yeah, some people obviously like to do that. I'm more the guy with email for such things. It's better traceable. It's a slower form of communication, less mistakes are made. But yeah, WhatsApp is possible too. So the person that the imposter uh, actually started a very nice conversation with me. Told me that I won, showed some personal interest. So really, really smooth. His English was just as good or as bad as mine. There are some slip ups in there. Obviously, that can happen if you type on a smartphone. Autocorrect just kicks you. So no big red flags right there for me, especially that I didn't pay full attention to the chat at that time because I was busy doing other things. So I was selected as a lucky giveaway winner. Oh, okay, good things happen to me. Wonderful. Uh, like ridiculous stuff like a modern iPhone 13, super special, extra large, whatever, and Apple iWatch. I don't care for Apple at all. That's not something that I'm interested in. I just found it interesting that a drone channel would give away Apple stuff, which is okay. I would have really liked the Mini 2 better than all of these Apple things. But anyways, I have a wife. She likes Apple, so I would have given that stuff to her, and if it makes my wife happy, it makes me happy, most definitely. I'm married 15 years, so I know how that works. It's pretty awesome. So even if you don't like Apple, you can still use Apple somehow. It's better than a stick on the head, right? So yes, you get a little bit greedy. You think you got something really nice. You already plan ahead what you will do with it, how you will use it. So, but at least I asked for one thing. I asked for evidence. And after he opened up to me that I would have to take over the shipping cost, which was like $140, even more than that, depending on the shipping option. Well, is it usual that with a giveaway, when you win a giveaway, that you take over the shipping cost? Not really. If it's stuff like that, then typically like Apple would ship it to you if they're associated or have a contract with the YouTuber, or if it's DJI, then DJI would probably ship the drone to you. Other than that, typically you would not charge shipping costs because there are YouTubers, there are people out there who wouldn't even have the money to then receive the gift because they cannot take over shipping costs. Let's say someone in Vietnam wins a knife, has to pay $40 a shipping cost. This is impossible for that person. It wouldn't be really a giveaway if you did that. So it was a little bit sketchy already. First of all, why is it Apple Gear? And the shipping cost. So, but hey, I'm still okay with that. Okay, maybe rules apply that I don't understand. $140 for that Apple Gear is not a big deal. And then he continues to assure me that this was not a scam or prank, but it is real. Yeah, if I'm not comfortable, you can forfeit it, okay? Well, really? How's about giving me a few hours time? How's about letting me check something? So I was asking for evidence. Evidence is very easy to give. I mean, it's not a big deal. So I asked for a picture of the gear, picture of whatever, and he sent me a picture of some generic crate that seems to be in Chinese warehouse. Mr. Potato Jet seems to be based out of California. Those tiles, not tiles that are typically used in California. That's more European style, actually. So I asked him basically, can you give me a picture that shows that crate? In the context of a warehouse or some other context where I can at least see that the location is valid. He never did that. Then I also asked him to just send me a picture of California where he is right now, right? I know the time of day, I know California, I know how it looks like. It's just a 2 seconds job to take a snapshot of where you are, and that instantly would boost your validity, but he was not able to do that either. So I sent him a snapshot of Austria. It's easy to trace stuff with a picture. There's metadata in it. In a picture, you can check the time of day. Is that consistent? It's like not 100% conclusive evidence, but it is something that lends a great deal of credibility and makes you want to follow up into something. Actually, if you're already in WhatsApp, it would have been easy to just do a video call. But obviously, that person was an imposter, imitating Mr. Potato Jet, even stealing his image. Now, what happened with his comments? The comments that he left on his YouTube channel, this imposter, they disappeared after a few minutes or after half an hour. That was another red flag that I checked upon. Now, the scammer was very skillful with his small talk. I give him that. His English was very good, above average. That is not usual with scammers, actually. So definitely a smart and educated person. He started to fizzle out at the end, like where he said, hello, Mr. Marcus, this is the logistics manager of Potato Jet. Come on, that's ridiculous. Everyone can say that. Plus, this is not the way how you would even approach it. So he started to fizzle out at that point, but it was a pretty good scammer. And when I asked him for evidence, he actually looked for psychological, went down the road of psychological in basically manipulation, because he said, look, we are not pressuring you, it's your choice. No, it's not my choice. There's obviously a time limit on all of that going, and my choice is between losing out and not losing out, and there is a time limit ticking, even if you didn't explicitly state it at that point. So there was a little bit of psychological play in that would pressure some people into making a rash decision. So what is the take-home lesson? First of all, we see that all of the scammers, they are really, really nasty. They will not stop from stealing someone's personal data, someone's image, someone's picture. They're active in YouTube channels. They are using the fact that there are many giveaways on YouTube channels, very valuable giveaways also on larger YouTube channels. And they use decent English, at least for me as a foreigner, that it sounds like decent English, although it's not quite flowing. My wife is from California and she would speak in a different way, definitely. But ultimately, no matter the skill and the level of pressure that they try to apply, it all boils down to one thing and one thing only: evidence. If you speak the truth, you can give conclusive evidence, and you can do it quickly, especially in this day and age. Again, you could absolutely document that you're about to send that stuff out, that you are who you pretend to be. It would be so easy. It would have been so easy for this person if it was real. But if it's not real, if it's just an imposter, it's almost impossible. Now, it's easy to check evidence when you have hours and hours, and that's why when you have a giveaway or when you think you win something, there will never be a ridiculous time limit on it. You will always have at least a few days time to accept the prize, to check. There will be information that you can verify. So this is also a shout out, of course, to Mr. Potato Chat, who probably by now is aware that there are people like that on his channel, and it's definitely not something that he wants to have on his YouTube channel. So again, I will continue to follow him and just look at his awesome drone skills and the technology that he employs. It's really wonderful to see how far technology has come, and his presentations are just spot on. So this was Wear and Tear, over and out.